Hey, wonderful people. Good evening from Dhaka, Bangladesh. Welcome back to the channel. Time is approaching towards 11 p.m. and I'm doing series of reviews. This is the last one. As usual, I'm doing a list. Some of you said these lists are absolutely not necessary and they're just redundant. I understand, I understand, respect your sentiments, but some people don't like individual reviews. No matter how many I do, I don't get views. So I have to also survive. This is my full-time work. So I do this for people who enjoy few fragrances in a list. So what I have set for you today, about 7 fragrances which are cheap and good. Okay, so there are two different dimensions. Usually, like people, when they think like, oh, you have to get good quality, you have to spend a lot of money, okay, or you have to spend big money on niche perfumes to smell great. Not necessarily. Even designers, you can get some great fragrance for a very good budget. I can see here budget comes from $10 all the way to perhaps 30, 35 tops, or maybe within that. Okay, if you look for a good deal, you can get, so let's say within $40, it's a good budget segment. Okay, and some of them are even $10, $15 or cheaper. Okay, so I have reviewed them all in my channel over the years and just thought I put them together. Let's try a Playboy fragrance. Okay, Playboy is kind of like, to some people, would be a joke. What, this fragrance, it's abomination, or something like that. It's just remove that already. Nope. This house has some great smelling fragrances. When you especially start your journey, some people deny it. I never smelled Adidas or Playboy or tobacco fragrances. Those, I always was born with a golden spoon in my mouth, right? And they lie. Okay, because when you grew up, you definitely grew up in a time where when you're young, nobody gave you Aventus, right? You smelled like body sprays, right? Axe or Lynx, whatever, or those cologne sprays. Yeah, then you slowly grew into the game, like evolve, right? This is my early days of collection. Okay, this fragrance, I don't know if it's still available. There's a platinum edition or something like that, but VIP, I think back in the days was $7. Okay, now I think it's more 15 or 12. This is such a great smelling fragrance. This is boozy, this is sweet, this has sandalwood. This fragrance is long lasting. Okay, most Playboys don't last, right? What did I say? I did not mean literally. I meant Playboy fragrances. These are affordable, yet I would say, which size VIP? I think it's right side, yeah. So the bunny would be at the back. So these are very cheap presentation, which I hate. Obviously, these are like cheap, very cheap drugstore kind of colognes. If you go 7-Eleven, if you sometimes can find these, right? But this one smells so good. This smells so much good quality. It's like a posh, like if you remember 1 million type of sweetness, this one gives you that. But it is like Bath and Body Works. I think there was a fragrance I had, man, I forgot something, I forgot the name, that was discontinued. But this is, if you find somewhere, Playboy VIP, try it. This one I highly recommend for students, but sometimes if you go to the class, you might face trouble. Maybe someone will think you are a little bit drunk. Second one is one of my absolute favorite classic called Quorum Silver. Okay, this one, I think Antonio Puig or Puig, this is the house name. This is a flanker to one of my favorite fragrances called, oh, I'm sorry, I had to lean, Quorum. Obviously, the original Quorum is more green, and there's another one called Quorum Aqua or something. I need to get that. Never found it. The yellow blue bottle. This one is my favorite, but it's kind of like Pakora one, Quorum, a little bit mature. This one, however, Quorum Silver, is so interesting. This is like, and I love putting it near my nose. This is like a cedar, fresh cedar with spices. Amazing. Look at the sprayer. When you smell this, if I do not show you the bottle, I bought this first time, I think it was $7.50. Okay, long time back, 2016. And then years ahead, now it's like around $15 to $20 budget. But when I smelled it back in the days, like Bogart One Man Show Oud Edition, like One Man Show, those Bogart Purom, those are my starting fragrances. This one, so many memories, man. I used to wear this everywhere in daytime. The winter is arriving. You want to smell a little bit spicy, masculine. This fragrance under $20 is a win. It's like a lottery win. Such a nice masculine smell. You will not find this kind of DNA in any perfumes nowadays. Even more expensive DNAs, this one you will not find. This is like Gucci Purom One's fresher version, or D Square Hued if you love those. This is a version if you like woody. Okay, very masculine, rich smelling fragrance. This one, if it was up to me, I would sell it for $50 plus. Okay, at least. Okay, so Quorum Silver. This is an amazing hidden gem. The next one I'm going to show you from Rasasi. It's a little bit sweet. Not really, it is very sweet. This is Rasasi's Attar Al Mohaba, I think, yeah, the name. Yeah, Attar Al Mohaba. So they released two versions, one for him, one for her. I used to have the her one. I reviewed it, gifted away. But this one is my very old bottle. I don't remember which batch this was. So this is about 75 mil, a little bit like $30 within. This is 1 million plus Jello. Okay, if you know Jello or gummy bears kind of sweetness, this is very sweet. This is very sweet, and it's like Halloween. That'll be a perfect time to wear this. Very nice, long-lasting, projecting like crazy. A Halloween Man X perhaps is like X or shot. One of them, Halloween original Halloween Man, and this very similar, but Halloween Man lasts like 1/3 time of this. Rasasi, they put oil in there, man. Okay, very nice. You get even a free locket or something when you purchase this fragrance. Definitely look into this. This is one of my favorite sweet night out fragrance called Attar Al Mohaba. This doesn't smell like Attar. Let me have some tea. I'm getting like dry mouth. I don't know why. The green tea perhaps making me a little bit. Anyway, next one is perhaps the most expensive one here. This fragrance, when it's full retail, do not buy it. This is discontinued. I got this fragrance under $40 when there was a discount on, and I got it for a very good price, $35 perhaps. This is a modern take on Lolita, Lempicka, au masculine, and this is also taken down. This is called Lempicka okay, or Homme, however you say it. Very distinctive looking bottle with a wooden cap, right? The cap does not sit very well. It's not very good grip or snug fit, okay? But the fragrance here, it is the more wearable version of au masculine. This is sweet, fresh, kind of like there's a licorice note in there, but it's clean, okay? A lot of licorice based perfumes are dark, okay? This thing is like candy. It's sweet, it's fresh, and it's beast mode. This one definitely lasts 7 hours around, okay? But the thing is, this is very good in cold weathers. This one does not, I feel, did not suit warm weathers that much. So when winter comes, if you can get this year-end deal or somewhere by $35, this is gonna be excellent fragrance. You're gonna smell unique. And the thing is, this one will really serve you well if you enjoy this DNA, but not blind by worthy. This is one of those most unique designer fragrances like ever, okay? So Lolita Lempicka, definitely highly recommended by me, especially during this time of the year, fall, winter. Number three, I'm gonna go with one fragrance. This one house, there was a hype for quite a while. Now that fragrance world, Lattafa, Arma, other houses like what else? New houses, right? These two houses called Swiss Arabian and Luxodor got kind of like lost in time. But what a great quality house, Luxodor. Okay, this is called the Wild Parfum. This fragrance, like I bought this like few years back. I was sent few Luxodor perfumes for reviewing. Okay, and I saw the quality. There, some of them are still here. Bottles almost finished. I don't know where they are. Man, do I have it here? Uh, yeah, perhaps I have one. Oh man, see what happens? The caps are not very strong. This house, this one, Loyal Agar. Remember this gem? I have about this much juice left and a lot of dirt. Okay, sorry, you had to see that. But this house made great fragrances like that, and they made some oud-based one that is like a oud for greatness clone. This one, if you like Dior Sauvage Parfum or EDP, this is deeper, richer, very like a, how to say, not water based. This one is this is very solid fragrance. Okay, it smells literally like a parfum version of Dior Sauvage. Doesn't have that pink pepper or that citrus elements. This all hits you with a very much deep sort of wavy blue, uh, not shower gel but freshness with a little bit of a hint of spice, right? So this fragrance is very lovely. If you're looking for a good DNA, yeah, this smells beautiful. I even feel sometimes there's an Aventus cologne slash Savage, sort of like a hybrid going on. Try this fragrance. This is very good price, well priced fragrance, and very nice compliment garner kind of fragrance. I wore it many times, and people ask me literally, "Are you wearing Dior Sauvage?" Imagine, price difference is huge, right? This is called the Wild Parfum. I think take on Dior Sauvage Parfum slash Aventus cologne. Number two, definitely a cheap fragrance. I was talking about Swiss Arabian. I added one. This is called Kenzy. I want to try Mutamaez. I think there's another one. I missed out on that, but this thing, so good. This is the best Herba Pura clone at this price point. and not just the price point, it does have good performance. This house, I did review few. I'll show you Oud Aswad or Oud Elixir. I don't know Oud Elixir. This house makes these fragrances. I want to get Tonka as well. Yeah, Oud Azrak. So Swiss Arabian. Remember one thing. Remember the name. This house, whatever they make, a long lasting. Okay, so Parfum is not an issue. It's sweet, but it has a little bit of a spicy, masculine edge to the Herba Pura. So there's more masculine Herba Pura, right? So perhaps within $30 you can get this bottle if you look for a good deal. Yeah, Kenzy, definitely highly recommended if you're looking for a sweet, fruity, like a fruit melange, kind of like a vanilla perfume. This is a good fragrance. Kenzy by Swiss Arabian. Last one before I finish. Let me have final sip of tea. I think I'm getting dehydrated. Sometimes the tea and coffee does create dehydration, dry mouth. The last one is Lattafa Masa. Here's the thing, Lattafa Masa is not cheap. Many countries is being sold for $65. I saw it, I was like, crazy, man. That's just so sad. Because in our area, this is sold some shops tops under $40. And you'd say $40 is not a very good budget alternative. I have an option for you. By the way, take a look at the beautiful bottle. If you have the cash, go for this. Lattafa Masa is a take on Ganymede. Okay. But they say there's this nice mango chutney sort of smell. I'm getting it right now. It's kind of like a sour mango. It has some spices, but it's definitely like projects like nobody's business. This is a beast mode fragrance with a beautiful packaging. But I bought this bottle today. This is also Masa, but this is a 20 ml under $10. This is $7. Okay, for I think 20 ml. Yeah, so if you talk about the juice versus price, yeah, this is cheaper, but ratio wise this is not as cheap as this one is a better deal. So if you can get this within $30, get Lattafa Masa today. My best recommendation is this fragrance. I'm enjoying this a lot. My dear brother Mushfiq Bhai is also a great community member. He wears this a lot. He runs on the page. He's a reviewer as well. He loves this, and when he wore it, I complimented him that I can smell your fragrance. He sprayed literally like 5-10 niche fragrance that day in a shop. Above everything, I was smelling this. So this one definitely spoke. This one is a not a player. This is a performer. This is a warrior, right? Lattafa Masa, definitely a beautiful creation. If you love Ganymede, get this fragrance. Okay, there you go. That's the list for today, and I'm done. I think I'm gonna need a lot of water, man. My jaw hurts after 3 videos. Have a nice day. Thanks for watching, and appreciate your viewership and your comments. Love you all. Take care, and let's hope for winter to start soon because still warm. Take care. Good night from Dhaka, Bangladesh. Bye bye.